Hi, it's Ricky from Mind That Ego, and in this video I'm going to explain the concept of psychological time. I was first introduced to the concept of psychological time in Eckhart Tolle's A Power of Now. Within that book, Tolle separates time into clock time and psychological time. Now, clock time is what most of us are more familiar with. It's the seconds, the minutes, the hours, the days, the weeks, the years, basically the measurement and the way that we believe that we measure the passage of time. But Tolle makes a really important distinction, and that is that there's no such thing as time. Time isn't a physical entity. There's no proof that time is an extra dimension. But in our minds, we create this illusion that there's a past, a present, and a future. It's this illusion that Tolle believes causes great suffering in all of us. It causes a desire to be somewhere else, this far off place in the future that promises a time when we're going to be happy. And it causes great stress and great anxiety. Now, Tolle isn't the first person to come up with this idea. Philosophers such as Immanuel Kant and Martin Heidegger both had the idea that time is subjective. But what Tolle does is really emphasize the mental suffering that this illusion of psychological time has. Now, I've got my whiteboard to help describe the concept in a little more detail. Now, as you can see, I've split this sort of red line into three segments. That red line represents the passage of time, or at least our perceived passage of time, from past to the present to the future. But only one of these actually exists. We can only ever live in one of these three, and that is in the now. Eckhart Tolle, in explaining psychological time, also explains the importance of understanding this. And it sounds so simple, but we're all under this illusion to some extent. And if we look, we can see that the illusion consists of memory that lies in the past, and it consists of imagination that lies in the future. The issue with psychological time is that it's linked to that incessant chatterbox part of the brain. It's another manifestation of the ego, and it's a link to the material world. Now, your ego wants to somehow believe that there is a passage of time, because then it can take itself away from the present moment and look to this destination in the future where everything's going to be okay. This point is the point where I'll be happy, or back then, that's why I wasn't happy, because of this. Now, I promise I will stop talking about Eckhart Tolle soon, but he has had a huge influence on my life, and I feel in terms of his spiritual teaching, psychological time is the most profound concept. And I'd really like you just to try and digest this and to apply it to your life. And today, for the rest of the day, notice the times that your mind skips ahead or skips back. Notice if you're replaying memories and you're not in the present moment. Notice if you're projecting ahead. How far are you projecting ahead? Are you projecting ahead to next week? Are you projecting ahead to tomorrow? Or are you projecting ahead to the next 10 minutes, the immediacy? Because these feelings cause a claustrophobia and a sense of time pressure. And the peculiar thing about humans is that we have this sense that time is running out, and especially in modern society. We're always connected, we're always switched on, and there's this time pressure just to get everything done. Don't sit still, keep going, keep going, keep going. And it's believing in this time pressure that causes stress. It's one of the biggest causes of stress in modern society. So I feel that understanding psychological time and the simplicity of simply being and being aware of where you're at and every step of the journey, rather than jumping ahead to the 10th step or looking back at the step that you made right at the beginning. Focus on each step, and you'll notice the pressure of time slowly reduces, and you take in the present moment with a lot more clarity and it does generally enhance your sense of well-being. So I really hope that this makes sense. Like everything in the spiritual realm, it's both incredibly simple to understand on one level, but to actually live it is the hardest thing in the world. You know, I struggle with this daily. I'm more and more aware of it than I ever have been, but my mind flickers back and forth all the time, going to memories and going ahead, and yours will too. But if you practice this daily and you understand it, it will lose some of its hold, and it will lose some of the power that it has over you. And hopefully it will make you feel just that little bit better. But thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions, then please do ask, and I'll see you next time.